Alright, hello, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. What a day it has been, my goodness. I am so exhausted. I have spent my entire day trading Dogecoin, just nonstop. We'll get into the chart, but holy crap, I must have made at least 6, 7, I'll have to look at my account, at least 6 or 7 trades just in a row. Almost within a 30-minute time frame. Pretty incredible what happened with the old Dogecoin today. Alright, as always, let's jump into it here. Make sure to jump over to Twitter. Give me a follow, give me a like, all that jazz. Look at this. We're up 4 followers from yesterday. Holy smokes. I must be doing something right. Up to 26. Feeling good. Binance. Here, this was interesting. Figured we'd give this a little scroll through. Binance went down today for like 30 minutes, which freaked me out a little bit. Nothing more concerning than having your brokerage send out a tweet saying that you can't withdraw or deposit any money. You could still send Bitcoin or any coins. Like I could still send Bitcoin over to Coinbase or something if I need to get money out, but definitely a little concerning when that came through. Let's see. I thought there was something else on here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Michael Saylor tweeted this earlier. I wanted to bring this up because I thought this was quite comical. If my computer's going to cooperate. I don't know if you guys can see that. What it is, it's just comparing BlackRock's CEO a couple years ago, what he was saying to what he's saying now. JP Morgan, obviously, same thing. Just them dishing out nothing but FUD over the past decade. And then here we are now in 2021, when Bitcoin's sitting at all-time highs, over $60,000. Now they decide that it's a good time to get in. I don't know why people follow these institutions whenever they make trading moves like it's going to make them rich, for crying out loud. Alright, let's jump over here to CoinGecko, take a look at the markets. As always, we are sitting at a $2.33 trillion market cap. That is incredible. We are up, what is that, $1.3 billion from yesterday? $1.3 billion in 24 hours. Incredible what's happening right now. Bitcoin up 0.9%. We'll call it a percent on the day, sitting at $63,396.38. Ethereum finally broke the $2,500 level, up at $2,526.13, up 4.1% on the day. Binance Coin still holding strong at $545, up 1% on the day. Look at this. XRP moved into 4th place. They might have been here at 4th for a while, but look at this. $82 billion market cap. They are just $2 billion shy of Binance, which Binance just got to this $84 billion market cap in the past couple weeks with the craziness that's been going on with them. So, XRP, guys, the GameStop of crypto. Crazy things happening. Sitting at $1.81 right now. I think it's going to break $2 by the end of the night, up 1.3%. Cardano coming in 5th place at $1.48, up 2.9% on the day. Doge. I mean, do I really need to say it out loud? Up 200% on the week. up 40.8% on the day. You don't get that kind of moves in the stock market, guys. Look at this. Look at this chart right here. Just absolutely parabolic. Pretty incredible. All right, we got a big news day. Let's jump right into it. Top of the stack here. What do we got? Ethereum successfully launches Berlin hard fork. Ethereum's latest update went live at block 12,244 this morning. Very cool graphic. I want to make something like that. That's super cool. Brought to you by Crypto Briefing. Key takeaways. Ethereum's Berlin hard fork has gone live. The upgrade included several Ethereum improvement proposals, focused on changes to gas cost and transaction types. Oh, hey, while we're talking about gas costs, where were we on gas? 95 gwei, which translates to still $40, $50 a transaction. Didn't do much to fix the gas problems, but it is live. Ethereum will follow Berlin with its highly anticipated London hard fork this summer. The London hard fork's the one that's supposed to be really fixing the gas fees, and that's not the one that's introducing staking. Well, maybe it is. No, that's just with the 2.0. Something big's happening with the London hard fork. I can't remember exactly what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, the Berlin hard fork launched today. Basically just a software update. Supposed to fix the gas prices. Obviously it hasn't. They are down a little bit. They're not 150 like they were yesterday, but still sitting, relatively high. They definitely need to get this fixed. Berlin is here, says Tim Banco. A little salty. Anyway. And next up in Crap Your Pants news, $623 million in Bitcoin from 2016 Bitfinex hack moved under cover of coin hype. So what this is back in 2016, the crypto exchange Bitfinex had $623 million of Bitcoin stolen from them. In that time, because, blockchain being what it is, we can track where money's going on the blockchain. So we've been able to watch these wallets ever since the money was stolen. We don't know who owns the wallet, so therefore we can't, actually track the people down. But we can watch the wallets. And what happened yesterday with the Coinbase going public, some savvy sleuths out there noticed that $623 million worth of that stolen Bitcoin moved from one wallet to somewhere else. Why is that important? I don't really know. Well, let's get into it here. It freaked a lot of people out. Trade the Chain, a real-time crypto data service, confirmed the number of Bitcoin moved and said it amounts to 10% of the total 119,756 Bitcoin stolen from Bitfinex in 2016's hack. The activity came as cryptocurrency exchange giant Coinbase went live with its direct listing on the Nasdaq, and analysts told CoinDesk that the timing may not be a coincidence. I mean, if you were going to move a crap load of stolen Bitcoin, probably a good time to do it when no one's looking, right? It's a bit like robbing a bank on one side of town, or causing... Never mind. We're going to get demonetized. We believe that the Bitcoin transfer started during the trading of Coinbase's direct listing. Nick Mancini, research analyst at Trade the Chain, told CoinDesk in an interview, the media shields allowed them to at least get publicity to get less publicity. Words are hard considering there are fewer people tracking their movements or reporting it. Everyone's focused on Coinbase's listing. As Decrypt previously reported, over 5,000 Bitcoin were also moved. Let me correct that for you. Were also moved on November 30th from the same stolen fund. The November move of the funds came as Bitcoin's price headed toward $20,000, a record high at the time. But some suggest that the move is unlikely to create any near-term risk to Bitcoin's price. The 2016 Bitfinex hack Bitcoin are some of the most tracked and blacklisted funds in the world. Adam Cochran, a partner with Cinnamon Venture, wrote in a tweet, "No exchange will process them. They can basically never be cashed out." However, with the rise of decentralized exchanges, Mancini said that there might be ways for bad actors from the hack to obfuscate the addresses of the stolen Bitcoin through popular crypto fundraising methods such as initial DEX offerings or IDOs. Although it is time-consuming, difficult, and somewhat trackable, we have seen with the wallets of where they have got to get better writers here at CoinDesk. My goodness. We have seen where the money was transferred, they are already trying to obfuscate everything as best as possible. Mancini said, I suspect that this is not the final destination for these coins, but a first destination for a path of many ways that lead these bad actors will take to eventually extract value of the Bitcoin. So yeah, long story short, a whole bunch of stolen Bitcoin moved from one place to another and people crap themselves. I guess the worry is that if the stolen Bitcoin hits the market, it'll affect Bitcoin's price in a negative way. I mean, it wasn't even 10%. It was barely 10% of the overall stolen Bitcoin. So it might move the market 1%. Anyway, next up in Crap Your Pants news, crypto lender Celsius hit with data breach. Some client info was exposed. Well, if you know me, you know I am a avid Celsius user. Users said they've received fraudulent messages over text messages and email. The crypto lending platform Celsius experienced a data breach yesterday. Customers say they've received messages from attackers pretending to be Celsius. The crypto lending platform Celsius, blah, blah, blah. The company said attackers gained access to a backup third-party email distribution system. With a partial list of customers' emails, the fraudsters then impersonated official company communications asking users to provide their seed phrase, the private list of words that works like a key to users' crypto wallets. All right, let's pause for a second. If you're in crypto and anybody at any time asks you for your private keys to your wallet, you are to immediately kick them in the junk, tell them they are pieces of crap, and, I don't know, do something. Point is, you should never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, ever have to give up your personal keys to your wallet. Never, never, never. Did you hear that? Never. So, if you've got some word, don't say what you want to say. If you've got some bad people sending you text messages or sending you emails claiming to be a reputable place, but they're asking for your private keys to your private wallet, no, you are getting scammed. Quickly delete. Customers say they've also received text messages with phishing links. Here's the tweet from Celsius. Hey Celsians, our team is continuing to investigate the source of the fraudulent email that some Celsius customers have recently received. We're working to provide more updates as soon as possible. Thanks, Celsius team. In a blog post, Celsius CEO Alex Mashinsky wrote that the company is conducting a full internal investigation to see if there was anything at all that could have been done to prevent this. The note also stressed that all funds are safe and that the hackers have not breached any of the company's internal systems. All right, like I said, I am an avid user of Celsius. I think it is a fantastic platform. I personally have not received any strange emails or strange text messages asking for my personal keys. And if I did, well, you know what my response would be. They would probably, again, keep it PG, Stan. Keep it PG. So, somebody, I guess, might have my email address somewhere, but, you know, at this day and age, who doesn't have my email address anymore, it seems like. It's getting hoarded around all around town. So yeah, that's it for the Crap Your Pants news. Moving right along. Switzerland's largest insurer, AXA, starts accepting Bitcoin as payment. Hey, look at that. All private AXA customers have now have the option to pay insurance premiums for any non-life insurance products in Bitcoin. Just amazing graphics in crypto, right? Just truly amazing artists here. I get sidetracked. Shiny objects. Europe's second largest insurance firm, AXA, has become Switzerland's first all-line insurer to offer its customers the option to pay their bills with Bitcoin, facilitated through collaboration with the established cryptocurrency broker Bitcoin Suisse. Bitcoin payments will now be accepted for nearly all AXA products except for life insurance due to regulatory barriers to the latter. I did not shut my phone off. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's the mass adoption news. Just more big places using Bitcoin. I think the big news here, that what really sets this one apart, is the fact that it's an insurance or an insurer. That's kind of a first for the space. So pretty exciting. Just shows you that there's so many different use cases out there for crypto that the list just keeps going on and on. Next up, Cathie Wood's in the news. Excuse me. Cathie Wood's ARK funds bought $246 million worth of Coinbase stocks on its listing debut. I actually saw another article earlier that was similar to this one, but its headline wrote, Cathie Wood's ARK funds bought $246 million worth of Coinbase stocks, but sold $246 million worth of Tesla stocks to buy the Coinbase stocks. I don't think the fund went out of their way going, we're going to sell our Tesla to buy Coinbase. I think Tesla had a huge run-up over the past week, and because they're an ETF, they had to balance their portfolios out. You can't have Tesla become 60% of your ETF, right? So you have to take gains. You have to trim them down. So I think that's what we saw. I think ARK trimmed down their Tesla position because it had gotten too big, and now they had some capital, some cash on the side, and with Coinbase's IPO fitting right into Cathie Wood's narrative, good a time as any to pick up some Coinbase. Although I probably would have at least waited a week after the IPO. Just my personal thoughts. So yeah, that's the Cathie Wood ARK Investments news. Next up, here you go. Wall Street Bets Reddit group opens up Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. Wall Street Bets, WSB, the Reddit forum that helped boost GameStop stock price, will start allowing discussion about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. Pretty exciting, right? Until you get to 30 minutes later. Reddit forum Wall Street Bets allows crypto conversation and immediately rebans it. What is happening here? A Bloomberg article apparently inspired the ban's reinstatement. I had put out a tweet earlier that if I had a Satoshi for every Wall Street Bets post that I've made on Reddit involving Bitcoin or some crypto that I thought would be a great investment for that crowd, immediately banned, immediately taken down. I would probably have a full Bitcoin at this point for every crypto post that I put on Wall Street Bets that the moderators have promptly taken down. So I don't know what their deal is. I think that if they, all you got to do is look at the gains on Dogecoin today, 53.67%. I'm sorry, is that too many gains for you? Are you just stuck with your 5% gains that you're so used to in the stock market that you refuse to give anything else a shot, to give any other market a shot? I mean, you're probably trading in the options market. You might be trading in the futures market. I don't understand how that's any different than trying out the crypto market, for crying out loud. It's that boomer money. They're just stuck in their ways. I get it. I was one of them. That's why this story hit so close to home for me when I saw this. I used to be one of these Wall Street Bets folks, and I have seen it's not that I've seen the light. Fact is, I go where the money is. The money is in crypto. You can't get 200% returns in a week anywhere on the stock market, is the point of my story. Whew. Sorry. Next up, here's a fun one for you. Edward Snowden set to auction his first NFT. How cool is that? Edward Snowden, if you don't know who Edward Snowden is, I feel sorry for you. Edward Snowden was a NSA analyst, or an analyst for the NSA that leaked a whole bunch of information about Americans' privacy and what the NSA was doing to breach said privacy. So, pretty cool. Snowden is set to donate 100% of the proceeds from his NFT sale to a nonprofit tasked with protecting free speech. Very cool. Very, very cool. Edward Snowden's always been a bit of a hero of mine. Former CIA employee Edward Snowden is the latest public figure to create and sell his own NFT. 100% of the proceeds will go to the Freedom of Press Foundation, a nonprofit tasked with protecting free speech. Renowned NSA whistleblower and computer analyst Edward Snowden is the latest public figure to throw his hat into the digital collectible ring with the launch of his first non-fungible token. Titled Stay Free, the NFT depicts the face of a pensive Edward Snowden as a cutout with a background made up of complete documented court decision ruling the National Security Agency's mass surveillance violated U.S. law. The portrait of Snowden was taken by prominent British photographer Platon and was used with his permission. Are they going to show us the... here it is. Can I zoom in on it? Maybe? Kind of hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. But yeah, it's like a double exposure of him here with all the court ruling kind of silhouetting. That's pretty neat. Curious what it's going for. Whoa! 200 ETH. Wow. I like it, but I mean, not 200 ETH worth. All right, that's your Edward Snowden NFT news. Next up, what's this? Oh, much wow. Dallas Mavericks fans bought $122,000 worth of merchandise using Dogecoin. The Mavs recently announced they would accept Doge for tickets and merch. Few could have predicted how the fans would respond. Mark Cuban, he used to not be a fan of crypto, but I'm glad to see that over the past year he's coming over to the crypto ecosystem and just really embracing it. The billionaire owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, tweeted his team had sold more than $122,000 worth of merch paid for in Dogecoin. He added he intends to keep every single token earned. Not that it really matters with Dogecoin. You look into the tokenomics of Dogecoin, they're minting like 1 million of those things a day. But still, the fact that it's being used, I mean, Dogecoin is, the use case for Dogecoin is actually pretty tremendous when it comes to actually using it as a payment system as opposed to Bitcoin, because it's lighter, it's faster, you can do a transaction with Doge in less than a couple minutes, so... Great use case for actually, converting your Bitcoin over to Doge if you're wanting to spend it on something really quickly. Next up, Mick Jagger teams up with 3D artist Extraweg on charity-driven audio-visual NFT for new track Easy Sleazy with DOGE, Dave Grohl. Two of the world's biggest rock stars have entered the NFT space. An audio-visual collaboration between Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger and Foo Fighters lead Dave Grohl will drop in NFT form on the Gemini-owned Nifty Gateway on April 15th. Oh, that's today. That is today. The new track, entitled Easy Sleazy and produced by longtime Rolling Stones collaborator Matt Clifford, sees Jagger reflect on the tumultuous events of the past year. We took it on the chin. The numbers were so grim. While Grohl thrashes away on guitar, bass, and drums, the unique NFT has been minted in collaboration with Berlin-based artist and art director Oliver Latta, a.k.a. Extraweg, with production by Pink Salt. How awesome is that? I want to go track down this song right now. What is it, Easy Sleazy? Okay. Definitely going to be looking into that. Of course, anything involving Dr. G, I'm a fan of. Oh, good coffee. Good coffee. All right, I think that's all for the news. Let's jump into some charts. Let me just clean this up a little bit here, as to give us a little more power. Bear with me 1 second. Close that. Go over here. Click some things. Make some noises. Sound effects always help, in my experience. Let's see. Let's check the chat. I know I completely missed the chat yesterday, so... Hey! C-Dub in the house! Let's see. Robinhood, question mark. Of course he brought 2,500 because I don't hold anymore. Well, Andy, if you would buy it, the damn thing's just going to crash on you, so... What's going on with Robinhood? Did I miss something? Oh, why is nothing working? I'm telling you. You know, I said yesterday we were going to start with the damn charts to keep this from happening, but here we are. Good old chat delay, that's frustrating. Come on, charts, load it up. Load them up, let's go. That's not how that song goes, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit of processing power back here. Go away, I know, it's free trial. Look at this chart. Of course, I don't need to introduce you to this chart. This is our Bitcoin chart. What a beast it is. Here we go. About the update on Binance. Felt like Robinhood all over again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did. It really, at first it did until I actually read the article, because like I said, you could still move your coin around. So if you did, like if it was an emergency and you needed to get your funds out, it'd be as simple as just shoving your, your Litecoin or whatever over to Coinbase and cashing out there, or some other crypto exchange. And they ended up getting it back online within 30 minutes, which was more than you could say for Robinhood. Far more than you could say for Robinhood, those bastards. I don't know. Robinhood may not have allowed trading at all. I mean, you may not be able to trade GameStop on the Robinhood platform yet. I don't know. Last I checked, anyway, they were still shutting people out. Let's see. All right, Bitcoin. As you guys can see, look at this. We broke right through this beautiful wedge we were in. Honestly, I truly thought, and I think I mentioned this on one of the other videos, that we were going to continue right through this ascending triangle for at least another week or so. But Bitcoin had other plans. Bitcoin said, "Nope, we're going now," and that's exactly what happened. I'm not looking at Bitcoin. This is Ethereum. Sorry, this is Ethereum. I thought this looked a little different. This was the ETH breakout, and as you can see. If you're a fan of this channel, you already know what's happened. We made a W, and we broke out for the win. Love when that happens. Again, though, I could have knocked me over with a stick last night or with a feather when I saw this breakout happen. I mean, we had bounced up against that resistance quite a bit. So I mean, yeah, it was getting close. Anyway, let's start where we're supposed to start. Bitcoin. There we go. That's the chart we want to see. As you can see, we are still in this ascending triangle pattern on Bitcoin, just kind of locked into it. And if we look at our time frame here, where this full consolidation would be right around May 19th, so there is a good chance Bitcoin could stay in this price channel until about the middle of May. But, as long as we're melting up here, right, we're all making money. So, and honestly, the longer Bitcoin stays in this consolidation, if you want to call it consolidation, it sort of is. It's an upward melt is what it is. But as long as we stay in this upward melt, this is what's causing these altcoins to move 200% a day, 200, 300% a day. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin can just keep grinding along here. That way we can all keep making money. Let's see, the Old Hashgraph. This was a play I told you I got into. It was just going to be pure speculation. And you can see we haven't really done much. My buy-in was right here, right at the heart line of this consolidation. Got in around 35 cents and it just kind of stayed there. But you can see we've formed this kind of descending wedge here. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. I have a stop loss set right below this double bottom here, this little piece of resistance we've got. So if we do break down and we fall through there, I'll lose like 20 bucks on the trade. No big deal. Definitely something to keep an eye on. When I bought, we were actually right here in this range. And I thought that since we'd already, touched this ceiling here a couple times, that we might have enough momentum to push through and actually have a good breakout. Fact is, though, we've already had this monster run. It needs to consolidate for a while. So the old hash graph I may just hang on to for a couple more weeks here and just see where we go. XRP, look at this monster. Holy smokes. This thing is just a rocket ship. Although, we did come down a little bit today. Not much. And that was after, hitting all-time highs here. So, I mean, look at this, though. I want to get in real tight, show you just where XRP is going. See, I've thrown in a little trend line here so we can kind of get an idea of where this is going. But look at our moving averages. Look at our ribbon. It has come down here, and it has bounced off of our ribbon every single time. And you see, we just hit these all-time highs. We came down, we made contact with our moving averages, and now we're working our way back up this trend line. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see XRP over $2 tonight. As soon as the Asian market wakes up and they see the movement that we had today in the West, they're going to start buying XRP, and they're going to try and chase this too. So definitely by morning, I would not be surprised if we have XRP over $2 and Stellar probably over $1 as well. Something to keep an eye on. Basic attention token. I actually got stopped out on this. And here's what happened. I had a great position built right here at the $1.40 line. You can see it's just been a great floor. Great little area of resistance for me. But I saw we were having this incredible run here. Look at these candles. Let me get in here a little bit. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles in a row. And you see, we even wicked up right here. So as soon as we wicked up above this old previous ceiling, that was my buy signal. I saw that and I thought, all right, this is it. This thing's getting ready to run. This is the pop. So I immediately put a limit order in right here so they would execute at $1.58, and I set my stop loss right here below this candle because I was what was I doing? I was trying to catch that momentum up, right? I had already taken a smaller position down here waiting for this move. As soon as I thought we were getting that move, I took my larger position right here at that breakout, set my stop loss right below this candle, knowing that I didn't want to ride this thing all the way back down, and certainly not with a large position taken right here. So I put my stop loss in right here, and as you can see, we got rejected from this ceiling. We came down, we wicked right into my stop loss, and then have bounced back up. So I'm no longer holding basic attention token, unfortunately. I'll keep an eye on it tonight. If we can come back down and touch this trend line right here around the $1.45 mark, that's where I would be a buyer of basic attention token. Because the fact is, we put in such an incredible price channel here. We've been consolidating now since April 9th. I mean, look at this. That's beautiful. That is a just textbook chart right here. So you're going to have a breakout on it. Obviously, I pulled my trigger a little too early, but it's coming. So as we get closer and closer to this little area of full consolidation, the higher that volatility is going to build, the further back that rubber band's going to pull. You know the saying, the longer the base, higher the chase, right? Engine. Look at Engine. Engine just broke out of this gnarly little wedge that she had been in for the past couple of days. And it is gnarly, too. I mean that in every sense of the word. Look at this. We came down, we bounced off of our trend line, and we shot up. We broke through our moving averages, shot all the way up to $4 a coin, came back down, and just kind of wobbled along here until we hit the trend line again, bounced up, broke out, and now it's back on the move. So I've got a pretty sizable position built up in Engine, but like I've said on this stream many times, Engine is one of my favorite NFT plays. It is a pure video game NFT play. Very, very cool. We'll do a deep dive into that project one of these days, really jump into the jump net, and pun definitely intended there. We'll take a good hard look at the project. Dogecoin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This chart makes me nauseous. This is what I've been doing all day. Look at this chart. While I get a cup of coffee, just take a second and just enjoy. Oh my God. Throat's dry. So right here is where we traded Dogecoin last night. See, we got in right here at this level. We shot up. We made our trade right here. We offloaded. We consolidated right here. Today, look at these candles today. My goodness. Today, I saw that we shot up. We got to this previous high. Took my position right here and continued trading this thing all the way up throughout the day. Let's jump into the 5 minute here to get a better idea of what in the heck I was dealing with today. Alright, look at this. Look at these trades. Oh my gosh, I can't even fit it all on the screen here. So right here was one of them. This is where we had gotten in, where we had popped up. We had rode it up, made a trade here. Got back in right here, rode this one up, made a trade right here, came back down. It has just been insane. I feel like I've done nothing but trade Dogecoin for the past 48 hours. But the returns have been pretty incredible. Obviously, you know, if I'd have just held my Dogecoin from down here and then offloaded it up here, we'd have much more gains right now. But fact is, when you're trading something as volatile as Doge, if you've got some good gains, you see a move like this, an absolutely parabolic move, and you see a flash of selling, you take your profit. 100% take your profit. Do not be ashamed. If you come back up and you see another violent movement going, and you think it's going to pop again, then fine. Take a smaller bite than you did down here. Play it out, see where it goes, but just definitely be careful when you're dealing with the Doge, because the Doge bites. It bites hard. Alright, next up we got BThor. Also got stopped out of BThor today. No, we didn't get stopped out of BThor. We just offloaded our BThor. That's what it was. That's right. We got right here, and I saw this movement happening today, and we ended up, as we approached this all-time high right here on BThor, we sold. We had set our sell right at 0.023. So we offloaded our coins right here below this all-time high. And as you can see, that was a darn good choice. BNB. Still kinda, you can see, down 5% on the day. We've just not really recovered from that and just absolutely face-melting run that it had all the way up over $600. I mean, yeah. Still just doing some healthy consolidating. And actually, you could draw a really nice little trend line here on it. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, using our newly found trend line here, you could say that Binance is probably going to continue to consolidate right up until, for the next couple days, until the 17th is what we've got charted here. So you could say that we're going to ride this trend line up till we approach this level of resistance, and then hopefully, you know, whoop, we pop out. Cardano starting to show some life. Barely showing some life. You see we had this run up here from $1.25 up to $1.55, which is pretty, you know, that's a good run if you're trading stocks. Not what you want to see if you've got a lot of money invested into a cryptocurrency. Again, Cardano has just really become our stable coin. But I do think, with that said, all jokes aside, Cardano will pop. One of these days, Cardano is going to just melt everybody's faces, and everybody that's sitting on the sidelines is going to be going, why the hell didn't I just put $200 into Cardano? So, just give her time. Give her time. She's coming. Still consolidating on Spark Point. Doing a whole lot of nothing. You can see we got a little bit of life in her today. She came down here to this trend line. Showed us that she's going to react with it a little bit, and kind of has rolled over and died ever since, but yeah. Alright. For all you boomers out there. Riot Blockchain. What is going on with Riot? Well, as you can see, let's go to our 4-hour chart on Riot. My God, what was happening back here? It was just dead. That was the bear market's what that was. You can see Riot, right? Tried to break out here yesterday, and then we had the Coinbase IPO, and then we dumped. But look at this. This is encouraging. We dumped really hard today, but what happened? We came all the way down to our trend line, and we reacted to it. We bounced. We fell below it a little bit, but then Riot said no. The bulls came in and said, no, sir. This price is above this. And pushed us right back up. We got a nice, healthy bounce off of it. So, I mean, look at this, Andy. You've got probably until the 20th at most. Maybe 5 more days before you reach the end of your triangle here. And this thing is going to have a violent breakout. Now, it could be a breakdown. It very well could be a breakdown. I'm not going to sit here and say that it couldn't happen, which is why it's really important to have a stop loss in place on this bad boy. But like I said yesterday, if we break out, if we get a breakout on this bad boy, your price target is going to be massive, dude. 107.97. That's huge. That's more than a 50% gain on this. It's got me looking at Riot thinking this is a good time to get in. All right, what happened with Coinbase today? Oh, that's sad. That's ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But, you know, good news, silver linings and all. It appears that Coinbase has found a floor. It has found a place where it has decided that it is not going to fall below. And it looks like Coinbase has decided that it will not be worth less than $317. Every time we've gotten close to it, it's gotten a rejection. So if I was going to be a buyer of Coinbase, I would set my limit buy at $317 right there. So as soon as it comes back down to this old floor of resistance, cha-ching, you're in, you're playing the game. That's my 2 cents on that. Let's see. I've been ignoring the chat this whole time, sorry. What's going on? If you want to see rare boomer action, look at eBet. Alright, let's check it out. eBet. I meant to look at that earlier today and just got completely sidetracked working on the new little lower third here. What do you think about that? I worked really hard on that bad boy. I'm going to get some frames and stuff made for the interface here tonight. eBet. Where'd it go? Did I not add it? Am I losing my mind? I could have swore I clicked. And there we go. I must not have clicked on it. eBet 36.42. Ew. Really low volume. It's so hard to read when you've got low volume like that. Let's switch over to switch over to a line chart. Maybe we can see that better. Alright, so we're looking at the 5-minute chart on eBet. Look at that. We opened up at 23.04. All the way up 35. Wow. That's a hell of a move. Yeah, hell of a move. Let's see, I want to find my measuring stick here. You know, that thing that I can never, ever find when you need it. Price range, here we are. So, damn, all the way down here at 22. Look at that. Oop. Wow. That's crypto numbers. That's 63.9% gain on the day if you'd have bought that dip. That's impressive. eBet, huh? I'm intrigued. That's not right? What do you mean? Not the right chart? Esports Technologies on the NASDAQ. What am I missing? Hit 50. Oh, after hours. After hours. Gotcha. Hang on. That's right. See, I don't have after hours turned on this because, well, crypto doesn't have after hours. Let's see. Let's jump into the settings here. Boop, boop, boop. Extended hours. How do I get to that? Let's see. I know it's in here somewhere. Extended hours. There we go. Woo! That'll melt your face. Wow. Cooling off now, huh? Back down to 41.41. You know, you said that IPO today. That's the way these listings go oftentimes, is they'll just spend the trading day getting their ass kicked, and then the second the market closes, that's when the institutions come in and they just start gobbling up everything that they can, especially the ones that couldn't get in on the IPO itself at the time. Wow. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. What a magnificent move. You said you got into this? What was where'd you get in at, C-Dub? Just curious. You don't have to mention on here if you don't want to, but definitely curious as to what your price target is. Yep, it's $6. What? What do you mean $6? You got shares at $6 in the pre-market? Is that what you're telling me right now? Huh. Hell of a move. My goodness. I wish somebody would have mentioned me. That average 29ish. Gotcha. Hey, that's a hell of a move, man. Nice job. Yeah, that puts you in right there. Here, we'll draw you. You're gonna get your own little line here, partner. Said 26-ish. We'll drop you a little line right here at 26-ish. We'll make you gold because that's where all of our positions end up, in the gold. Look at you go, man. So from that position, where'd you end up at? Let's see. That's pretty much right where we drew earlier. My goodness. No way. That can't be right. 90% gain? That can't be right. Yeah, I guess it is. 90% gain. Did you sell or are you still holding? Yeah. I was going to say, $6. Holy crap, man. Why didn't you bet the farm on that? Oh, goodness. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We can hop on chat later and discuss this trade because that's I'm definitely curious as to what brought this to your attention, what your strategy was getting into it, and yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm happy to see it. I know the boomer market's been kicking you around the past couple days, so I'm glad you got yourself a good trade. That is fantastic, partner. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate I really appreciate it. And until next time, we will see you later.